I think Attack of the Clones is neat. It has all the fun stuff that you would want in a Star Wars TV show. I like it when Lucasfilm does Jedi Council stuff. There is a Clone Wars TV show. I usually look forward to all the lightsaber stuff. When thinking of episode 2, I think of the elevator in the beginning. Obi-Wan and Anakin are talking about adventures. It's a neat setup since they spin the entire adventure apart. Something interesting. If you consider a line of action to just draw a straight line, then consider Obi-Wan and Anakin's actions as the light side or dark side. Then place either Anakin and Obi-Wan on either side of the line. Every time they take an action, it looks like light side versus dark side clashing on the line, rather than two light side coming together. Back to the story. This movie is a Star Wars middle chapter. So at first I thought it might be about loss. I think it has to do with partnership. Picking partners, which means communication. People don't tend to spend their lives alone. Who you are around, who you talk to, could mean a lot. I think this story is trying to say, pick a partner that complements you in a way that makes you a better person. At the beginning of the story, Anakin says, "Master, I saved you from that nest of Gundarks." After that, Obi-Wan finds himself alone on a detective mission where, surprisingly, I think he operates the entire time in the dark. Obi-Wan is acting in his shadow the whole movie, while Anakin is acting in the light. Obi-Wan tries to uncover the clone plot by himself instead of calling for help. That's ego. Later, he even gets an offer to be a dark side apprentice. Anakin, on the other hand, looks after Padme and falls in love. Jedi aren't supposed to, but you could argue that Jedi are broken for not doing so. Lore-wise, the Jedi are compromised since their temple is above a Sith temple. Throughout the movies, they talk about a clouded force. So, Anakin is in the light. He cares about Padme, and then he runs off to check on his mom. Someone that Obi-Wan blocked him from seeing for about 10 years. There's also commentary that Anakin was at a point in his life that he needed to let go of his mom, that he needed to hug Padme and not his mom. I think the story is about picking someone that makes you a better person, someone that complements you in life. Django, for example, wanted a son. It's possible that Django would have started to make choices that cared for his son. He could have started to make light side choices and become more of a Mandalorian than a bounty hunter. It's interesting. Anakin is actually making these choices in the film. When he meets Watto again, you can sense that he wants nothing to do with him. At the end, there's more choices when Anakin and Obi-Wan face Dooku. I like that the fight doesn't go well. At the beginning, Obi-Wan handed his partner over to Padme in a way. In the arena, you can see it, how they're tied up. Anakin is making a choice between the two. In the last fight, it can be read in so many ways. Either they had no business challenging Dooku, or they weren't meant to be partnered, which might be true, since Qui-Gon wanted to train Anakin, not Obi-Wan. In this film, there's a change in Anakin. As soon as Obi-Wan returns, he starts to act in his shadow, his ego. Anakin is different by the end of the movie. Anakin was humble around Obi-Wan at the beginning of the film. Anakin isn't humble around Obi-Wan in the last fight. But he is humble around Padme. Yoda meets Dooku at the end, after the fight. This scene makes me wonder if he thought they were at risk of falling to the dark side. With those two, I wonder if I'll have another Dooku. Episode 2 is good Star Wars. Thanks again, Phil.